The Mandela Washington Fellowship Alumni Association of Nigeria Inclusion Summit 2023 has ended in Awka with a call on stakeholders to apply inclusiveness to issues relating to people living with disability. The summit, held at Nnamdi Azikiwe University, attracted people living with disability, students, experts, professionals, and role models in various life endeavors. Queen Anibogo felt this report taken from her.
The Mandela Washington Fellowship is a flagship program of the United States government's Young African Leaders Initiative, which has brought over 5,000 young leaders from countries in sub-Saharan Africa to the United States for academic and leadership training. The fellows between the ages of 20, 25 and 35 are accomplished innovators and leaders in their communities and countries. In an address to welcome the President, Nigeria chapter of the association, Fumi Adebajo, represented by Dr. Ifeoma Ume, said the gathering was to celebrate young leaders who have beaten the odds in spite of their disability and non-inclusiveness. She expressed belief that through the collective action and mutual encouragement, they can create a society that embraces diversity, inclusivity, and equal opportunities for all.
We believe that through collective action and mutual encouragement, we can create a society that embraces diversity, inclusivity, and equal opportunity for all. I extend my deepest gratitude to Mandela Washington Fellowship and Yali Network members for their unwavering support in organizing this program in the Southeast.
The Vice Chancellor Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, Professor Charles Esimone, represented by the Dean Student Affairs, Professor Nonso Achebe, in his welcome address, appreciated the Mandela Washington Fellowship Alumni Association of Nigeria for choosing the institution for its summit and explained that people living with disability should be encouraged and called for all-inclusive education for them.
We want to thank the Washington Fellowship Association of Nigeria for choosing to come to Nnamdi Azikiwe University. We believe strongly that disability is not a death sentence. Neither is it a reason not to be excellent in performance.
In his paper presentation titled Persons Living with Disability, Beating All Odds in a Challenging Society, the Managing Director, Anambra Broadcasting Service, Sachido Obidiegu, identifies the challenges people living with disabilities are facing in Nigeria.
The roads that are being constructed in Anambra now, if you look at the park, you see where there's an elevation, just for people who are pedestrians and also people living with disabilities. In the One Youth, Two Skills program that is going on, we have 5% reserved for people living with disabilities. Doesn't that show that the governor is coming to say that he loves you? And at APS, the governor gave a directive to me that anything that has to do with people living with disabilities must be free of charge.
Also speaking, the Director, Center for Disability and Special Needs Research, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Professor Williams Obiozo, said in Anambra State, a lot was done by the former administration to help people living with disability and expressed hope that the present administration will do more in that regard. Video clips of some young people who have beaten the odds to make remarkable impact in their careers were shown to inspire participants. 3 persons living with disability, Chiamaka Ohanakere, Rita Chude, and Justice Asozo, were presented with awards by the Mandela Washington Fellowship Alumni Association of Nigeria for their outstanding accomplishments in their careers. The event, with the theme Beating All Odds, featured cultural dance from students of Special Needs School, Odapu, Onitsha.